Hello everyone, welcome back to the Minecraft 1.19 Let's Play series. My name is Sam, but you can also call me Cosmos if you want. And today is episode 16. At least, I think it's episode 16. So last episode we got our beautiful wings, and I have put mending and unbreaking on them. And I have spent a little bit of time with the villagers, getting that all sorted, and also sort of planning out today's episode. So today I wanted to take the time to do a bit of a tour and a recap of everything that we've done in this world. Well, it is a bit noisy here, so let's just duck upstairs for a second. Full transparency, this will be the final episode of this world and this Let's Play series. I know some people like to continue worlds when new updates drop, but I kind of like the idea of a fresh start, and we've been at this one for almost a year, so I think it's time to say goodbye. Not forever, I'll keep the save of course, and maybe we'll come back in the future, but this will be where the world ends today. What could be more fitting to end the world than a tour of everything that we've done? And we will also spend some time... Oh, I don't have any emeralds. 1 second. Yes. We will spend today touring and mapping our world, because although we have a lot of unfinished projects, there is one thing I think we can finish off, and that is this map table. So I'm just going to pop down these signs, so hopefully we can make a map that is 3 by 3, and we can map as we go. So without further ado, let's start the tour. And what better place to start the tour than our very own starter house? So if you can remember, we spawned actually over that way a ways, and I sort of made my way over here and decided that this little meadow would be the perfect spot to build a base. So if we come inside, you can see we've got some starter furnaces and things set up here. We've got a little bit of storage, and I've since moved some of the things, not everything, over into our storage shed. And then upstairs in the roof we have a little bed, and this was our first bed, and this is our first wooden pickaxe. So yeah, this served us really well. It was a fun little build, and although it appears quite small, it does have a lot of room on the inside, which is great. And since we're at the starter house, I guess it makes sense to do our first map here and see what happens. So let's go. Map. There we go. So, okay, we can see a few things. Not too bad, not too bad. I like how this looks actually. So, moving on from our starter house, our next build was sort of in the vein of getting resources and ourselves set up for farming. So I built this little barn, which I'm really proud of. I love the shape and I love the slope off the side here. And if we go inside, I also really love the interior. Heaps of space. A little barn kitty. We've got a bed over here. Lots of wheat and hay and some storage as well, which I've been putting some things in, but not heaps. And then through one door we have our sheep pen, which I have been changing the colours. Sometimes these guys escape, I'm still not sure how, but they manage it. And then through the other gate we have our cow pen, which is very loud, I apologise. And these cows have helped us a lot with leather and books, so thank you very much for that, cows. Now, is this on the map? I think we are off the map, so I guess we can do another one here and see what happens. So if I put that one... Okay, let's see. Aha! There we go. So there is our barn. Looking very cool. Technically the next thing that we did was head into the nether, which we've been using a nether portal over there, but I never got around to setting up a build for our nether portal, which is one of the many things that I regret. But the next thing that we built was this storage building, and it doesn't look like it's huge on the outside. I do love the shape and how it came out, but if we go inside, you can see it's got a little bit of storage here and there. It doesn't look like lots, but I spent some time building this room down here off camera one day. So this sort of has all the storage we basically need, and I have sort of mostly organized everything. Some stuff still needs to be organized upstairs, definitely, but for the time being, this is how it came out, and I think it came out really cool. And yeah, there's also a chicken down here for some reason. I can't remember when that happened, but we have a storage chicken. After our storage building, the next biggest project was actually, I think, this farm area. I think it's probably the biggest one that we've done. Maybe not as big as, say, this villager hall, but certainly it takes up a lot of space. So I've got a little wheat field, we have potatoes, a beet field over there, and carrots over here, and also there are bees absolutely everywhere, which I loved. And the main sort of build, I guess, or structure was this windmill, and I really like how this came out. I haven't seen too many horizontal windmills. Obviously windmills don't really work in a horizontal fashion, at least not that I know of, but I came across some art that sort of inspired me to build like this, and so yeah, I think it came out really cool. And on the inside, I sort of tried to make it look as mechanical as possible, so we've got this sort of device here that's probably churning and milling and all of that. There's a little bone meal station over here, which is absolutely empty because I use it all the time, and a little bed back here. We're going to need our leather boots for this one, but just take a quick little pit stop to poke our head down here to our mining area, which is something else I regret. I hope I don't say that too often in this video, but I am a bit disappointed that I never developed a nice aesthetically pleasing mining area. Sort of just dug down and did have a lot of trouble. There's a lot of deep dark down there, so but while we were mining we did come across a zombie spawner, and I built this tree trunk as sort of, I guess, our entry to and from the spawner. So inside it's pretty bare, you know, it's a tree stump, there's a bed here, some storage, and then we have bubble elevators on either side. So down here we have our little killing chamber. I've probably taken, most of the flesh because of our clerics upstairs that I've been doing some trading with, but this is handy, especially now that I have mending. And we can just do that and heal up our gear. So back down from the mountain, the next project is kind of my most disappointing one, I think, just because it's really not that functional, but I really wanted to start getting some farms going, so I decided to build a sugarcane farm, and it is tiny and really doesn't generate a lot of sugarcane, to be honest. But the build's cool and it adds to sort of the village style, the sort of village theme that we've got going on, and also added a little pen out the back for the wandering traders llamas who I had started rescuing. So this next build is something that I probably took the most time planning, I think, just because I came across a picture that I really liked of a lighthouse that was sort of surrounded by a building, and I wanted to interpret that into this world. So this is what I came up with. And this ended up being our enchanting area. So if we go in here, we've got a downstairs, it's got a little table and a fireplace and some storage and stuff. And then you take the spiral staircase, apologies for the headache, into this room. It's very mystical, and we have another cat, and there's books, and we can enchant and we can get full, I can't show you because it's already enchanted, but we can get full level 30 enchants here. So I'm really pleased with how this room in particular came out and this build as a whole, and you can actually keep going up the staircase all the way to the top. Another build that I really liked, I really love how it came out. I did intend to sort of fill this area as well with trees and bushes and stuff to make it feel like it's really separate. It's kind of why the path is all broken up. But after our lighthouse, I figured since we're enchanting, we should do the next sort of magical thing and get potion brewing set up. So, built this witch's hut in the forest for potion brewing, and I think this is maybe This is like top 3 builds of the world for me. There's a lot of details, it has so much going on. I think it just came out really cool. So if you go in here, go upstairs, we've got potion brewing. You can do, ooh, try not to fall down the middle of the floor, but you can do all your brewing up here, do whatever you like. We've got, you know, a couple of things here, and then I kind of figured the witch herself would actually live up here in this tower that's attached. So if you do need to stay the night, you can come up here and sleep. And I forgot there was a bee up here. Hello, bee. I hope you're enjoying the tower. Maybe this bee is the witch. That would be cool. And I don't think that the hut is mapped yet, so there we go. So after we built the witch's hut, we come to maybe my favorite build of the season, and we'll just fly over there because it is a little bit of a walk. The Frog Sanctuary. Honestly, this one kind of just struck me as a build. I don't know if you guys get that, but sometimes you just get inspiration and it's like, I know exactly what I want to do and I'm gonna make it work. And this is what came out, because at the time I hadn't really done much with circles, so I really wanted to make something like this. And when I tell you I am obsessed with this space, I am obsessed. I do just sometimes like to come and sit here and watch the frogs, to be honest, and our little axolotl. So we have all the different frog colours. We've got our axolotl in here called Frog. All of the frogs are named after Animal Crossing frogs, and there is even other frogs that we have set up a Froglet farm in the nether with. But yeah, I really like how this one came out, just in terms of the shape and the build, and I don't know, it just feels like something that's completely not necessary in the game, but is an example of, if you think of it, you can make it in Minecraft, and that's what this Frog Sanctuary is to me. So I really love how this one came out. And it looks like the Frog Sanctuary is actually just on the map here, so we won't be doing any mapping at this point, but the next build is actually just a short stroll this way. And it's another one that I really love. Our Apiary. I love bees, they're one of my favourite mobs in the game, so I knew I had to build something for the bees at some stage. And again, I did have big plans to sort of set up a honeycomb farm and a honey farm somewhere under this build. I kind of like the idea of having builds that also have the farms underneath, so there's like an aesthetic version and then the farm, and so each build has sort of a functionality. Again, I never got around to it, but that is what it is. I really love the giant beehive in the middle. I think that's really cool. And we've got lots of flowers, and it's just got a great atmosphere, and I really love how it came out. It is like a simple structure, I'm not gonna lie. I really love how this one came out. Now, this one has to be mapped, so if we do that, and then here, there we go. This isn't really a build of note, but I feel like I guess it deserves a mention because this is our nether portal. Now, it's definitely not pretty, but it's how we've been getting in and out of the nether, so I kind of feel like I do need to mention it and just point it out to you guys. I did want to build something at some point, but I just couldn't think of any ideas because every idea I had revolved around trees or like a tree stump or something, but I'd already done a tree stump. I couldn't shake it out of my brain for some reason, so our last few episodes haven't been very build heavy. They've sort of been explorer and adventure heavy because we went into the end and got our elytra and defeated the ender dragon and all of that. But one of the things I did build in that time is this custom tree, which I really like. Trees are very hard to build in Minecraft, to be honest, and you can make them look really bad really easily, but I think this one came out well for my sort of abilities. I did practice a few times in a creative world just so I could get the hang of it, and although it's not the best, I think it does the job, and it definitely reads as tree, and it's just a nice little spot to come and sit and enjoy the world. and I'm glad that I built this. And I hope you enjoyed this tree as well. So we'll put our boots back on for the last place because our final build for the world was this dragon monument. Yeah, this is where we are displaying our dragon egg. I have a bad habit of chucking dragon eggs into storage and forgetting about them, and I was determined to not have that happen this time, so this is what I came up with, and I really like how it came out and is a good marker and a good monument. I did intend to change this and I couldn't remember it last time, but I'm pretty sure it's a lodestone is what I wanted to put here, but yeah, we never actually got any netherite either. Like I said, I'm a slow player, so hopefully next season we will progress a bit faster, but not too fast, because I don't want to play it inauthentically to me. So we'll see how we go. Oh my gosh, I completely missed this whole building. Wow. I even had notes. I am hopeless. So this is probably the largest in terms of actual build. Structure wise is our villager trading hall, which I really like how this came out, and it was hard. Like, this is probably the biggest thing I've ever built in Minecraft, which is probably laughable to a lot of people, but to me this, yeah, it took a lot of effort and planning, and I'm really glad that I did it, and I'm disappointed that I never got around to sort of filling it up with all of the villagers like I intended, but again, that's the beauty of a Minecraft world, is that you can always come back to finish your projects. And so I've done a few villagers here and there. We've got clerics over here, and a couple of librarians and a cartographer. And then down here was the villager breeder. So still have a few guys in there. It's turned off at the moment because it was just getting way too hectic. And a little zombie curing system over here. So yeah, that is the world and everything that we've managed to do in the last year. It might not seem like a lot of work to some of you considering how long a year is, but for me it's definitely been a lot of work and has been very enjoyable, and I'm really pleased with the progress we were able to make over the course of this series. Just because I'm not a full-time YouTuber, obviously, so I don't have time to play and plan and do all of that as much as other people. And I did also have a hardcore series going on at the same time, so yeah, I'm really pleased with how the world came out. Obviously there are things I would do differently if I had my time again, and there are projects I would do and more builds, and I still have ideas and things, but I think with the new update coming, it's a good time to sort of say, okay, this world is good enough, I'm pleased with all that we've achieved, and we can move on and start afresh in a new world. And I hope that's okay, because I really want to show you what I can do in the next season, and I really want you to join me for the ride, and I really hope that I see you there. But for now, let's see if I can make this map make sense. I don't know if I am very good at maps, to be honest. So if we start, maybe we start, what way does this face? I guess it goes, oh, no. So if we go there, so that's our starter house. And then this one I think goes, no, does not go there. This one goes here, I think, actually. And then, what are you? I think this guy goes here. Yeah, oh my gosh, it's actually working. This one, might go here? No, this one actually goes here like this. Yep, that makes sense. And then, these aren't going to fit how I wanted them to fit, actually. Oh no. Okay, so This guy goes here, I'm pretty sure. Oh, there we go. And then I think this one goes here somehow. Maybe not. Okay, we'll come back to that one. This one definitely goes here. I have a feeling this one goes here actually. So hopefully... Wait, is it not there? That just seems like it should go somewhere there, but maybe it goes there. Okay, let's use this guy as our sort of starter point and get the last few of these maps together. Alright. So we have our main centerpiece there. This I think goes here. There we go. Pretty sure that goes there. And this one goes here. And there we go! Our world. Look how cool it looks. I wish I'd gotten around to adding in some paths connecting everything a bit better, but I am really impressed with the amount of work that we've done, and I love that you can see the roof texture in these guys. You can see the pens. Yeah, I love it. And I wish I had done some more maps. I haven't really used maps in the past, so this is my first time making a map board? I guess that's what we'll call it, a map board, so I really want to do this again. I really love how this came out. Maybe we can make like builds of the world over time with that to really show how things have progressed. So, that's our world. Our Minecraft 1.19 survival world. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed the journey. I've really enjoyed doing this, and thank you so much for all of the support. It's been crazy. I can't believe that we're nearly at 1,000 subscribers and we've managed to do all of this within the last year. It's just been crazy. So why don't we take one last fly over our world with some shaders on, just so that we can see it in all of its beauty. What do you think? There's the monument, our town hall, going past our starter house, and over here towards the witch's hut. Oh, it looks so pretty. You guys, I'm so pleased with how this came out. Thank you so much for watching and for all of the support and for your kind comments and words of encouragement. I really appreciate it. It's really meant a lot to me and has been a crazy journey. So, and with that, this world comes to a close for now. At least this chapter. Thank you so much for watching and all of your kind words. Please be kind to yourselves. Have a great day. And I'll see you in Minecraft 1.20 for another adventure. Bye!